So to denoise my live piano track, because it is live, it's my grand piano that's downstairs. It's a Steinway. I'm very lucky. It used to be my grandfather's, then it was my mum's, and finally it's mine. Yeah. I am denoising the piano track. Now what I've done is I've opened up RX4 by Isotope, who incidentally do make pretty much the most useful and fantastic plugins in the world. I do have to point out at this point that they actually give them to me for free. That's not why I'm saying they're good. They are really, really, really good. I'm just lucky. So I've selected the Denoise module, focus, which looks like this. And I loaded up the original piano recording before it was all chopped up and processed. And by pressing the learn button and by selecting an empty portion of the piano track, i.e. just like the hiss that the mics make, it's now learned what that hiss is, and the hiss looks like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my piano track that is all edited and nice how I want it to be, put it there into RX4, and I'm going to denoise it, which is another incredibly, amazingly interesting experience, because what you do, you obviously, because I'm not in a rush, I've set the quality to best. It's already learnt the profile of the microphone noise. So by noise, I just mean the hiss that the mic, it's a valve mic, so it makes a certain hiss. Okay, and when you process your piano, that hiss gets emphasized and worse. So now I'm going to hit process, and you'll see that it will take a little while. So process, there we go. Running spectral denoiser, there we go. So it's running that. Doesn't take too long actually, it's quite quick. It's impressive. I did have crazily fast processors put into my 2009 Mac Pro, which is under here. The reason I'm keeping my Mac Pro the old one, is because it is so well built and the fans are so good on it, and also I could use any kind of hard drive with it pretty much. So I've pimped it to go as fast as it can, which is great most of the time, but occasionally it just stops working. But that's okay. So the piano now sounds, hopefully, nice and denoisy. Right, ignore the crackles. That's because I've got Cubase open and there are two audio engines competing. However, I can still hear hiss. Right, it's not as bad. If I undo that, there's loads. I'm going to increase the reduction to about 30, which is quite high actually. It might start to impact the sound of the piano, we'll see. Okay, so process. Watch the little blue bar. So exciting! I've seen this so many times, and I never get bored of it. It's amazing. Okay, and here is the dehissed piano. If I undo it while it's running. That's actually not working for me, so I need to go deeper into this problem. It may well be that the hiss that I've generated has come from the effects chain that I've put the piano through. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of detective work now and discover if the effects chain is generating the hiss, and if I can grab some of that, learn it into RX4, and then take it away spectrally using RX4. So we'll have another bash in a minute. If you're not interested in production, this has been very boring for you, and I'm sorry. If you are, it's probably still been boring for you, but we are going to continue this tutorial on how to denoise a piano.